Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Sabrina and I'm from DarulQuran GunungSindur High School. Now I would like to tell a story about Fatmawati. A baby girl was born on February 5, 1923 as the first child from the couple Hasanuddin and Siti Hadijah in the city of Bengkulu, South Sumatra. She was named Fatmawati. When she was 4 years old, her father was approached by an astrologer of Indian descent who read his palm lines. And the astrologer asked whether Hasanuddin has 4-year-old child. Hasanuddin said, "Yes, I have." And the astrologer said, "Your daughter that you have now will marry someone who has the highest position in this country." Hasanuddin was not quite responsive to what the astrologer said because in his mind, the supreme leader of the country is a governor general, a white European person. How could my daughter one day be a white man, suppose? He thought. Sometime around 1938, Fatmawati was brought by her father to meet one of this nation's movement leaders who were exiled in Bengkulu. You know who is he? He was Sukarno, who was accompanied by his wife, Ingi. The encounter brought Fatmawati to stay for a while in Sukarno's house. And you know what? The seed of love between Sukarno and Fatmawati began to grow. Their relationship continued until Fatmawati not longer lived at Sukarno's residence. One day, Fatmawati got a marriage proposal from a young man. Undecided, Fatmawati consulted Sukarno regarding the proposal. And Sukarno replied, "Fat, I have to reveal my feeling to you. Listen carefully. Look, Fat, actually, I fell in love with you since the first time I met you, when you went into my house for the first time. At that time, you were too young to receive my love statement. Therefore, I didn't want to say it to you." Upon hearing the reply, Fatmawati became more honest because Fatmawati kept a feeling of love to Sukarno. But the situation was too complicated to accept it. And finally, it was decided that she would only accept Sukarno's marriage proposal when Sukarno divorced from Inggit. Eventually, Sukarno accepted Fatmawati's precondition. After having married, Fatmawati took care of a presidential hold house, welcoming and serving at any time the fighters who often come back and forth. Indeed, she didn't hesitate in appear in public and help the guerrilla fighters as well as their family. When delivering her last child, Fatmawati underwent several bleeding, and 2 days after last child's birth, Sukarno approached Fatmawati's bed and said, "Fat, I ask your permission." He pleaded, "I want to marry Hartini." "What? Sukarno will marry Hartini? And how about Fatmawati?" And Fatmawati said, "It's okay, but I want to be returned to my parent because I don't want to be a co-wife and I keep holding anti-polygamy principle," said Fatmawati in tears. And Sukarno said, "Fat, but I love you. But I'm also in love with Hartini." What? Can you imagine that? Sukarno also in love with Hartini. In order to maintain her honor and remain the anti-polygamy principle, she decided to leave presidential place, leaving her husband and her children whom she loved, even though her husband didn't allow her to go away. And that was Fatmawati with all her life struggle that demanded a lot of sacrifice. And as young generation, we can learn a lot of positive lessons from her inspirational life. And it's enough from me, and thank you.